Is it possible to get tax reform done this year?
It's possible. It will be difficult. The sequencing is, first, the Congress has to pass a budget resolution and give so-called reconciliation instructions. The House is going to take its resolution up this week. I think they'll pass it. The Senate won't get to it, though, until September. So the real tax reform legislative effort cannot start until after September. But the preparatory effort is going on right now among the so-called Big Six, and that is Senators McConnell and Hatch, and the Speaker of the House, Mr. Ryan, and Mr. Brady, and then Stephen Mnuchin, the Treasury Secretary, and Gary Cohn of the NEC. So that preparatory work is going on, the substantive work. Procedurally, however, it is budget, it's reconciliation, and then it's tax reform. To get it done this year will be difficult, but not impossible.
So we hear about the Big Six, that they're working hard on this, and their plan is to have a plan that is, to some extent, pre-sold, so that when they come out with it, at least the Republicans will be able to support it. Is that your information? Are they on track to get that done? That seems a tall order, given what we saw in health care.
I don't have any inside information, but I think some of the lessons learned from healthcare suggest that the more work that can be done to put your coalition together before the announcement, the better. By the way, that's what we did in 1986 when I was Jim Baker's Treasury General Counsel. Last time we did major tax reform. A lot of work in '85 and in '86. By the time we announced the deal, we largely had the bipartisan group needed to pass it. By the way, the day that we announced the deal, it was roundly criticized from every direction, and we knew it was going to get through.
But everyone talks about 1986, the last time there was fundamental tax reform. There were at least two major differences. One is Ronald Reagan was well into his presidency at that point. This was not the first year as a presidency. And secondly, you had people like Senator Bradley from New Jersey who crossed the aisle. What we're talking about now is the Republicans trying to get this done without Democratic support. So is it really possible in this day and age to get that done that way?
I hope that there will be bipartisan support, but in '86, of course, we did not control the House of Representatives. The Republicans now do control both ends of Pennsylvania Avenue, I think, going about it the way they are right now, and that is trying to find a package that will be attractive to the Republicans first, but will be open for discussion with the Democrats is the right way to go.
Does it need to be revenue neutral? And if so, where are they going to find the money?
I think it has to be cognizant of the fact that we don't want to go deeper into debt just for the sake of tax reform, because overall, tax reform is part of a growing economy story, and the growing economy, of course, has to be based on as firm a fiscal foundation as possible. Revenue neutrality will be out there as a goal. I don't think it has to be perfectly revenue neutral, but you have to take a look at the fiscal consequences.